What's up, everybody? I just wanted to hop on here today and just kind of discuss some of the issues we saw with the Eagles' offense Monday night against the Packers. I'm sure everybody saw the stat where they threw out, they have the highest percentage of drives that go three and out. So I have some film. We're going to kind of look into it, kind of give you my opinions and takes, but obviously, I'll allow you to make your own assessment on what we think the biggest issue in that game was for the offense. So the Eagles' first drive of the game was actually pretty good. They went 16 plays, 77 yards in 8 minutes and 46 seconds. So they took up a lot of time. Were moving the ball pretty well, and they kept themselves ahead of the sticks most of the time. I mean, they had that third and long at the very end where Jalen did fumble, and again, I don't think that was a Jalen problem. That was a really good punch out by the Packers defender. I mean, he hit the ball square on, and as you're falling to the ground, I mean, he had the ball tight. I don't really think there was much else he could have done. That was just a good defensive play, in my opinion. But obviously, a fumble is a fumble, and you can't have that, especially on a good opening drive like they had. But then we're going to open up here. This was the next drive. They had Mailata slipped and fell, just kind of sat there in Barkley's way. Ended up being a negative 3 yard run. They follow that up with a screenplay where Barkley slips and falls, another loss of a yard. So now they're looking at 3rd and 14. They hand it off to Shipley for 7 yards. Nice little conservative play there. They punt it away. I said in a video several weeks ago after the Thursday night loss to the Giants that the biggest issue the Eagles offense was facing and that they needed to correct was the negative plays on first and second down. And, we saw on the broadcast, like I mentioned earlier, about the Eagles having the highest percentage of three and outs on their drives. And I didn't know that stat. I was actually trying to look for it because I figured it was up there just because it's either they have a long drive where they score or they're three and out. And there's really no in between. And I'm not gonna say that's not a huge problem because it's like once they get it going, they get it going. But at the same time, when you have to have a drive where you're just trying to kill time, you're not necessarily trying to score. We've seen that over and over again where they can't do it, and they're putting the defense in bad positions at the end of games where luckily the defense holds up, but that's not ideal. The biggest thing is these negative first and second down plays, and we watch on the very first drive they have a three and out, negative run, negative screen. All right, let's just hand it off to punt it away. So this next drive is very confusing to me. They have an 8 yard completion on first down. And I personally would have loved to see just run the tush push until you get the first down. Like everybody was talking about it. Everybody wanted to see them do it on the first play of the game. It's 2nd and 2. And they I guess try to call like a shot play on second down because they're like, it's second and short. We can get it on third down. And it really wasn't a shot play though. Like the routes they ran, I know the view on this all 22 was just kind of singled in on Goddard, but no one was open on that. So they come out and they throw an out route to Dotson. Like that's the same play the Giants picked off several weeks ago. Why is that your go-to play in that moment? That was just a very confusing drive to me. Like they went the drive before where they essentially ran the ball three straight times, three and out, and they have a drive where they throw the ball three straight times, three and out, and just absolutely no rhythm at all. This next drive is actually not a three and out, but it kind of plays into what I'm saying that we've seen from this offense all year long. So they got a first down on a pass interference. So this is immediately after that. It's first down. Mylota false start. So now it's 1st and 15. They run it to the right side. Toth, number 64, gets called for a holding on this. So it was a first down. It gets called back. So now it's 1st and 25. So you just had a drive, two drives before this, where you were nothing but negative plays. You have a weird drive where you just throw the ball three straight times. and, really no rhythm in the pass game. It was just like random routes that no one was open on. And then you come out in 1st and 25. And yeah, let's just hand the ball off here. And the next play, they're going to run a screen play to Smitty, which not a bad play. So it sets up a 3rd and 11. And on this play here, I think he very briefly had Devontae over the middle, but it was after he had already started scrambling, so he didn't see him. And, I think he was expecting maybe somebody to come open while he was scrambling, but it didn't happen. And that's another thing too. I don't think this coaching staff really works on. There's so many other quarterbacks when it's scramble drill, you can count on getting a first down or having an opportunity. But this Eagles team, whenever Jalen scrambles, like the receivers just like give up. Like there's no rhyme or reason to like, oh, he's going this way, let me go that way. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why they don't really when the play breaks down, there's really not a whole lot of symmetry with the receivers. All right, so the next drive, throw like a little 1 yard pass to Barkley. I don't know what that play call was. And then the very next play, a 6 yard loss on a run where literally every single defensive lineman is in the backfield. Like I don't understand how this happens so much. And I understand the Eagles lead the league percentage wise in 3 and outs. I guarantee you, I don't have it, but I guarantee you they lead the league in -5, -6 yard runs. I guarantee you they do. And none of them are Barkley or the running back going backwards. It's literally just them getting hit as soon as they get the ball. So those were all the 3 and outs. But now I'm going to run through some plays here where Jalen delivers on 3rd down. So this was a 3rd and 11, running out of the pocket, delivers a dime to Will Shipley. Then here was a 3rd and 5, finds Smitty over the middle. This was another 3rd and 5, I believe. RPO to Goddard. And then this was a 3rd and long, delivers a dime to Smitty again on the sideline. Thanks for tuning in. It's just my little 2 cents on that Packers game. Hope everyone out there is doing well. I'll catch you guys next time.